up New York? I fucking hate it when people say that because there's only like 30 of you here. There's many more people in New York. But yes, I am the Dell guy and I'm now doing stand-up. Who here has a job? Raise your hand if you have a job. Fuck all you guys. Fuck all of you. I couldn't get a job, so I went back to school. NYU is now raping me in 3 different ways. I'm giving them my life savings. And I'm collecting a whopping $200 in unemployment now, which about covers my weed habit. So I still really need a job. So if anybody out there is hiring, just come see me after the show. That would be awesome. So one of the things I heard about that you could do that's supposed to be a great job is real estate. Who here is a real estate agent? Oh, just you two? How funny. They've been laughing the whole time. They're obviously depressed. I have a friend that traveled the world doing real estate. And I was like, you know, how the fuck did you do that? I mean, obviously everyone in New York needs an apartment, right? But you're like selling someone an apartment and you're like, oh, it's only like a 16th floor walk up. It's like $10,000 for, yeah, about the size of this stage. And so you run to the bathroom, right? You're like, at least the bathroom's gonna be cool. And you walk in the bathroom and you like have to fucking do yoga just to take a shit inside. So I'm in my friend's apartment this week, like in the lotus position. Going for number 2, and it's not working out so well. So I don't know what you guys do when you're constipated. Maybe you take some Metamucil, smoke a cigarette. I tend to smoke weed. I just happen to have some in my pocket. Shocking, I know. And so I'm smoking in there, and everything starts working out, and it's pretty cool. And you ask, well, why weed? You know, well, taking a shit can get boring, especially when it's taking a long time. So when you're taking a shit, you're just like, lowest position. Oh, I'm taking a shit. But when you're high, I'm taking a shit, man. And I looked out after everything, and I was like, holy shit! Literally, it was amazing. And my friend heard my exclamation, shit. And they were like, dude, what happened in there? And I was like, you won't believe this. This thing was incredible. It was, do you mind if I tell you? It was like, so here's the water level. And it was like peeking up out of the water a little bit. And he goes, oh, that was the iceberg. And I'm like, the iceberg? There's a fucking name for it? So yeah, apparently he's really into it. There's like a whole lingo of like pooping vocabulary that I didn't know about. And I completely opened up the wrong bag of worms. So this guy now texts me images of every fucking exciting shit that he has. I know, right? It's gross, so just get high. But I'm trying to smoke less pot now. My friend gave me this awesome book called Born to Run. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but apparently it's about how we're born to run. Right? I couldn't tell by the title, but apparently it's awesome. And it's all like about throwing away your running shoes and running barefoot now, because the guy that designed the running shoe designed the heel strike, where you strike with the heel and then roll like we do now. But it's apparently really bad for you. So they're all about like studying this Mexican tribe where people like run barefoot. And for us crazy Americans in New York, they designed these like 5-finger Vibram running shoes, they're called. Maybe you've seen them, they look like alien feet. And because they fit all your toes in like those, like a glove. But you have to like, you gotta run in the midfoot strike. I gotta do it. So you gotta like run like a gazelle, right? So you're like, I'm a gazelle. And you're running really well. I don't have knee problems or anything anymore. And I started training for a marathon, and I'm like a fucking gazelle. And I've been wearing these shoes, and I'm like, yeah, get it, get it. It was like fucking New Year's Eve. You were getting wasted. I was running around Central Park on the fucking snow, like just like MacGyver of running, fucking gazelle, right? And it's going so well, and nothing can stop me until Mother Nature's like, 50 pounds of snow forever. And because I'm giving NYU my life savings, I'm like, well, I should use their fucking running treadmill thing once at least while I'm going to school there. It should be called a fucking death mill. I don't know who came up with the word treadmill, by the way, but they're a fucking asshole. The thing is evil. It's possessed. There was like a line there because it was winter and like all the fucking students are waiting and they're probably like horny and I'm just angry and I want to run because I want to get high but I don't have weed, so I'm trying to fucking run and I'm at NYU waiting. But if there's a line, there's a fucking time limit. So I'm running and the time limit's like I got 5 minutes left, but I'm just now getting my gazelle on, so I don't want to go anywhere. So I'm like, well, I gotta fucking punch this thing up a little bit. So I'm like crank it up to 7. I don't know if you've ever been on a treadmill, but 7's fucking fast. And then I was like 8, and then I was like 9, and I was like, oh my god, I'm fucking getting it like a gazelle, you know? And then I fucking eat it, because it's a death mill. And now I've got this fucking shoe that I have to wear in this awesome weather. Long story short, I'm smoking more pot than ever. But I'm dry. So if anybody has anything, I'll be right there after the show. Thank you, good night.